A new dawn for Ikem grew up in a small community in Enugu state, where the hills of Ngwo kissed the skies, and the red earth carried the footprints of generations. His early years were marked by hardship. His father's untimely passing left his mother to raise him and his siblings alone. Despite the weight of poverty, Ikem carried within him a quiet determination, a flame that refused to be extinguished. He tried his hand at many things, trading in Ogbete market, working at construction sites, and even running errands for older men in the neighborhood. Each struggle seemed to stretch him, testing his patience, but also shaping his resilience. Whenever he was tempted to give up, he remembered his mother's words, "Nuam ugwum dinakagi, my child, my honor rests in your hands." One day, Ikem attended a community seminar organized by a group that trained young people in agriculture and small business. Though skeptical at first, something stirred in him as he listened. He realized that his love for the land, passed down from his late father, could be the key to his new beginning. With borrowed tools and a patch of land, he began to cultivate vegetables. At first, the harvests were meager, but Ikem refused to yield. Months turned into years, and his little farm began to thrive. He learned modern methods, connected with buyers in Enugu town, and soon, what began as a survival attempt became a flourishing enterprise. Ikem's produce fed families, created jobs for other young men, and restored dignity to his household. But his growth was not just material. Ikem grew in spirit. He became a mentor to others, encouraging them that no matter how broken their beginnings, hope was always a seed waiting to sprout. In churches, markets, and village meetings, people now spoke of him not as the poor boy who had once struggled, but as a man who built a future with his own hands. One evening, standing on his farm as the sun dipped behind the hills of Enugu, Ikem felt a deep peace. He knew this was not just about vegetables or profits, it was about renewal. His life had turned a page. A new chapter had begun, one defined not by his past struggles, but by the hope he carried forward, a hope he now shared with everyone around him. And so, Ikem's story became a living testimony that growth is possible, that hope is powerful, and that every ending is only the beginning of another chapter.